Certainly something to be thankful for right there where we live. You know, most of you may have been staying home here in 2020, visiting Clearwater Beach. But not Dallas Graham. See, he's zigzagged across the nation again to co-author books with some of the youngest writers in the country. He's been doing it actually since 2013, but of course had to readjust this year because of the pandemic. 2020 has taught us many things. 1010 Bay reporter Bobby Lewis introduces us to a man who learned to never give up on the people who need you most.
Dallas Graham is as well-traveled as anything, a guy from Utah, with a heart for kids and books.
Florida was like the crown jewel of, you know, a community totally coming together and supporting Sam. I mean, it gives me goosebumps.
You kind of like these photos?
Yeah.
His travels led him to Clearwater this year and to a child named Sam Olson.
They have cool pictures.
Yeah. What are your pictures going to be about?
Dallas collaborates with kids to write books. He calls it the Red Fred Project. Each young author is facing a critical illness and writes about overcoming obstacles.
This is a slow progressing disease with no treatment, no cure.
We're working with your imagination too, huh?
The content shapes lives, lives directly affected by a pandemic.
It's been different, like everyone. We had to just adjust and figure out what adjusting means. But I'm pretty sure it's a really bright spot for them.
Dallas Graham, what did 2020 teach you?
Bobby, it was just, I mean, I'm still just so floored by it. But it came through a couple different voices, but the general voice was, oh, Dallas, we've been social distancing our whole lives.
Yeah.
And they said, we already had the gloves. We already had masks. Like we've actually been doing this thing like our whole lives. It made me sit down really, really firmly in a seat and say, I am so thankful for these people in my life again for teaching me what it means to be human.
You're the storyteller, but those kids are teaching you a lot.
So much. So much.
We can all learn a few things from the kids around us, don't we? Dallas actually co-authored 31 books with kids nationwide. He even had his first book translated to Spanish this year, and he's hopeful he'll restart those in-person book signing events in 2021.